Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another day here at Captain Crossbones Cove. Today, we are taking a look at a playtest of IT Works Electronics Repair Simulator. Now, this is a game that is a upcoming simulation game developed by Games Incubator and published by Playway SA, expected to release on Steam for Windows in 2026. So, the game focuses on the detailed, hands-on process of repairing consumer electronics from a home workshop. The players must diagnose, disassemble, solder, and replace components in various devices, including phones, speakers, receivers, and keyboards, using tools like a multimeter or voltmeter to track down faults such as broken circuits on components that are not receiving power, ordering new parts, resistors, capacitors, ICs via a in-game computer, desoldering the broken components and soldering in the new one. Mistakes can cost customers and damage reputation. For example, failing to disconnect a battery before repairing a phone can lead to further damage. Okay, so from garage to professional. So you start in a home garage and can upgrade to better, more personalized locations. Players take jobs, receive packages, and must satisfy customers to build a reputation and increase profits. As the business grows, players can invest in better equipment to handle more complex, higher paying repairs. Okay, so besides complex repairs, players take on a simple job like fixing mice or keyboards for quick cash and to maintain a steady workflow. The game features a mechanic where the technician can become fatigued and tools can wear out, requiring management to avoid errors. Okay, so without further ado, let's take a dive into the game. Okay. So, welcome to your new workshop. It's a place. Oh, sorry. Welcome to your new workplace. It's a modest garage bought on credit, which from today is your first workshop. It doesn't look impressive, but this is where you start building your own electronic repair business. Customers don't know you yet, and the installments won't pay themselves. Everything depends on how well you handle your first job. Okay, before you start working, you need to clean the garage. There's a lot of trash on the floor that only gets in the way. Get rid of it to prepare a space for repairs. Okay. So first things first, let's change what we have here. No. Ah, there it is. That's the one we want. Okay. So that's done. Field of view, I'm going to change. So everything is working fantastic so far. It's very easy to work. There are key bindings, so we can change those to suit ourselves. Okay, right. So let's resume. Okay, so we've got to clear the rubbish. Right, and our bin is here. Nope. Has to go in the bin. There we go. Okay. So okay. I just need to make some adjustments to our setup. So I want to. Right, that's fine. Okay. So onwards and upwards. Okay. Go back and forth just to empty our workshop, which is fine. Great job. The garage is clean and ready for the first job. Time to turn on the computer and check what's awaiting in your mailbox. Ooh, okay. We have a mailbox. Right. So we'll head here now. Check your mail. Open the mail app. Click the mail icon to open the app. Okay, so this app lets you read messages from clients, shops, system notifications, job offers, and sometimes even spam. You can view, accept, or decline tasks here. Check it often to keep up with the new jobs. Okay, so we want to click on inbox. Your first message has arrived. Let's check it. Okay. So, hi, I saw the sign that you just opened up in the neighborhood. I figured I'd give you a shot and see if you know your stuff. I have a problem with my phone it suddenly stopped making any sound. The speaker is dead silent. I can't hear music or ringtones. Could you look inside and see what got fried? I hope it's a minor issue and you won't charge me millions right at the start. Good luck with the new business and let me know when the device is ready. Cheers, your first and hopefully regular customer. Okay, so you've learned how to check your email. New jobs will arrive here, so check your inbox regularly. That is absolutely fine. Okay, so we want to close that, log out, wait for the delivery. The courier will arrive soon. Okay. Oh. Okay. Little drone. That's brilliant. Very well thought of there for the latest technology on the market. On the left side of the screen is your backpack, and on the right is a container. You can move items by dragging them or clicking the right mouse button to automatically transfer them to the other side. Well, couldn't get the words out then. Okay, so we want to close the inventory. Now, head over to here, and it says, put the package, or put down the package. Place the package on the ground using the the right mouse button, so you can unpack it. If you put it in your backpack earlier, press tab to open the inventory. Okay, so we want to open that, put it in our hand, close that. Okay, and we have the phone. Place DVox 1 on the workbench to begin. Okay. So our workbench is here. Right. Okay. So to repair this phone, you will need to buy specific tools. Different devices and components require the use of different tools for repairs. Okay, so we want to why are we stuck? Okay, we seem to be stuck. Moving slow. Something that's a bit off here. Okay, I got it. So we were in camera mode. Right. So in the shop app, you can purchase equipment such as furniture and decorations, repair tools, and electronic components. Okay, so repair tools. Let's go soldering iron, spudger, voltmeter. Okay, accept, and we'll close and log out. So we've now got to just wait for the courier to arrive. Very fast service, thank you. Okay, we'll put that directly into our hands. Right, and then put that down, and we'll move those from the parcel. We'll put the soldering iron up here as well. Okay, so we'll pick up the box and we'll go and dispose of that because we don't need it. And we'll click on the interact. What's going on here? Right, interact. Okay. Okay, have we got to transfer the items onto the workbench? Yes, we have. Okay, right, so that's fine. So we'll go one on there. We can open the backpack while we're also at the workbench. So that is handy. Keep double tapping the exit button, which isn't handy. And then we want the soldering iron. We'll place that on here, like so. Okay, now that you have all the necessary tools, it's time to start the repair. Focus, because the repairs are not always easy. The client mentioned it in the email that something is wrong with the audio. So we may need to look into that. Let's start by testing the phone sound. Okay, so what we now want to do is move over and we are going to do that. The sound is indeed not working, so you need to remove the screen and look inside the phone. The spudger will be useful for this. Okay, so we want to pick up the spudger. The tutorial shows us what we now need to do. So we will now interact with it. Okay, so we just literally have to put the buttons in, or put everything in place. Okay, right, so put the screen in your backpack. So we'll put that in there. Pick up the voltmeter probe. Okay. There we go. Okay, so apply the probe to the highlighted soldering point. Components have in and out pin. With power flow information, apply the probe to read the signal data. Okay, so what we need to do is, let's first of all zoom in. In the bottom left corner, you can see the data gathered by the probe. V, voltage, signal status, pass, fail, and pin direction in out. The values from this out pin, which goes from the TMIC to the capacitor and then the audio processor, are correct. Pass. Everything is fine here. Okay. So there's a fail there. Passed. Okay, so all of these so far are, this one here is a fail and the rest are a pass. So now we'll do the in pins. Okay, so far so good. Next one. Okay, so all the ins are pass. Now we want to investigate all these other areas. So far, there is a fail on there. We've got the PMIC with one fail. The in pin had a pass status, but the out pin shows fail. And V is for the voltage 0. This means the component is broken and doesn't conduct electricity. It needs to be replaced. Okay. To safely unsolder the broken capacitor, you must first disconnect it from the power supply, the phone's battery. You will need the blue spludger for this. Okay. So we have that. Okay. So we want to disconnect that. Okay, put down the spludger. Now we'll grab our soldering iron. Okay. So that is done. Put the soldering iron down because we don't need that at the moment. Press the left mouse button on the unsold capacitor. Okay, so that is now removed. Press H. The burnt capacitor is useless, so you can throw it in the trash and order a new one. You will also need screen glue to reattach the phone screen, so buy that as well. Okay, well, first of all, let's head and we'll take that out. Open the shop. Change capacitors. Miscellaneous and screen glue. We shall now wait for our great friend, the robot. Our lovely drone. He'll come and deliver that for us. He's on his way. A package has been delivered. Brilliant. So we'll now put that into our hand. We'll now... Can we put that on the... Ooh. We can actually put that on the table, which is good. Okay. So we'll put the glue in our backpack and we'll put the capacitor that we need in our hand. Okay. So we'll place that, pick up the soldering iron. Okay, use the soldering iron. Solder the in on the capacitor. Okay, so we just hover over that and left mouse click. And the same for the out. And then we can put that down. Reconnect the battery. And pick up the probe. In the bottom left corner, you can see the power values are not correct. Oh, sorry, are now correct, which means the issue should be resolved. It's time to temporarily attach the screen to test the sound. Okay, so to do so, we want to put down the probe. Now, take the phone screen out your backpack. Okay, so we'll do that. And we want to temporarily fit it. Okay. No. Now we want to press C. After pressing the play button again, the sound works properly. The phone is fixed. Now you need to detach the screen one last time, apply a layer of screen glue, and then attach the screen permanently. Okay, so now we'll go and put that back in our backpack. We'll get the glue. That is done. Grab the screen. H to leave the workbench. The phone is fixed. Now it's time to ship the delivery. You will need an order package to send the repaired items safely. Okay, so we want to approach the computer, go to the shop, delivery, ordered package, and accept. Again, waiting for our lovely drone to deliver the package. Brilliant. Okay, so we've got that. Now we'll head to the garage, open equipment, and place the order pack in the workshop. Okay, so you can't place. Hang on, I got it. Right. So need to put the phone in there first in our hand. For me. Right. Okay. So, by the looks of it, that is open equipment and place the order package. Okay, right. So, I think what it wants us to do is open equipment and place the order package in the workshop. Right. Approach the computer and use to interact. Okay. What's going on here? Thank you. Right. So we'll head to the computer. Workshop admin. This is an app where you manage your workflow. Here you can view detailed information about your current orders, review your finances, and track your process. Okay, so open the order panel, press See More in the Orders section to access your orders data. Okay, open your current order, press More Info to open the order details. Mark your order as ready. Press the button to prepare your order for ship. Okay. So log out. Now we want to go to the delivery box, accept the shipping label, press the button to accept the shipping label. Okay. Right, so where I put that on top of the phone, haven't I? Yeah, right. So what we now need to do is we want to pick up the phone. Come on, thank you. Open that. And then from our hand, we want to put that in the parcel order. Okay, close that. Now pick that up and approach the parcel locker. And that is done. So order completed. We earned $167. Great job. The robot will collect your package and deliver it to the customer. You just earned your first money. Good luck with future repairs. Accept repair orders, find the damaged components and replace it with a working one. The fault can be anywhere in the circuit, so analyze the signal carefully and look for the true cause of the problem. Then test the device and send it back to the customer to receive payment. Every successful repair is another step forward. Remember to disconnect the power source before replacing a component. Okay. Some useful info. If the device is working correctly, all components pass the signal along. When a component is damaged, the signal does not pass through. A lack of signal does not always mean that specific element is at fault. The damage may be further back in the path. Check the voltage closer to the power source. Okay. So that was some useful information for us there. So let's have a look in our email. Hi, I saw the sign that you just opened. Okay, well, we've done that one. So that is our accepted list. So we want inbox. Hi, I need your help. My phone started doing weird things. Some functions work fine, while others completely ignore me. I can't rely on it anymore. Could you open it, figure out what is broken, and replace it? Of course. So we've accepted that one. Now we've just got to wait for the courier, which is straight away. Interaction. Okay. Now we'll head back to the garage and interact, and we'll grab that. Okay. Well, helps if I push the right button. There we go. Right. Now, pick up the box. Don't need that. So now we can go and put that box in the bin. No. There we go. Okay. Let's interact with our phone. Okay. Now, okay. Place that down, and we'll put the screen in our backpack. We want to pick up our multimeter. And we're going to check these fuses. So everything has passed so far. Okay, so it's not there. That's passed. Aha! So we have a fail here on that one pin. Okay. So that one pin is going to data. Okay. These have all passed. I will keep on going up. Okay. Now, let's check our capacitors here. And we'll check this one. Okay, so they're okay. We'll go here. That's failed. That's passed. That's passed. That's a pass. And so is that one. Okay, so let's test this side. They've passed so far. Okay, so everything here seems to be okay. Now, I have a feeling that it's going to be more than likely this end. Okay, so far everything here seems okay. These are all pass. That one there. Right, so that's failed. That's passed. And we've got another one on this side. Okay. So I wonder if we can test the battery, can we? Or is it... no, we can't. Okay. So what we got here... so I think it's possible be this device here, but then we've got that one fail. That's passed, but then that one fails. So I wonder... okay, so that fails. That's a pass. Fail. And pass. Okay, so we've got... this one's a bit of a tricky one. So if we grab hold of our battery and we want to disconnect it, I'll go and put that down over there, and I'll head over and have a look on here. Let's go to shop, electronic parts, battery. Okay, so we've got a mixture of items there. Just trying to debate what possibly could be our issue. So let's plug in the battery, put the screen on temporarily and see if it will show us anything. No. I reckon then it's gonna be the battery. So we'll grab that. No, grab it. Thank you. Oh, goodness sake. Let's push the right button. Right, repair tools. We haven't got anything. how are we meant to... Yeah, right. So... let me zoom in. Now we want to... let's grab that. Because I have a feeling it's got to be something to do with this. And put that down. Okay. Right. Okay. So we'll exit. Well, oh, all I want to do is put that down. Okay. Well, we'll just put it in our inventory. Now, info. Okay, so it was a GPU. So that is possible. We'll sort that one first. Okay. We'll grab that. Exit. Put that in. Grab that. And we'll resolder that on. Reconnect that. And we'll grab our screen. And we'll place that on. Okay. Nope. Right. So, what else could it be? Because if I now do that, no. Oh, yeah, I forgot to take the battery. That'll be me. So, donut. Okay. It's because I picked the wrong tool. So, luckily we've got the repairman, which was the original. We'll put that over there, that there, and place that one back. Okay, so let's reconnect that. Move that. Why can't we pick up the voltmeter? Or can we? What's going on? Why can't we interact? There we go. Got it. Ah, right. So, from what I'm looking at here, everything is saying a pass. The only thing that isn't saying pass is we've got audio chip here fail. Everything else seems to be okay. This one's a bit of a guessing game. Because so far could it be this one? If that's a fail, let's try it. Okay. Make sure we disconnect the battery. Grab our soldering iron. We'll disconnect this side. Okay. H to exit. Keep forgetting. Right, so capacitor C1 is what we want. So we want one of those. And if I've seen that correct, yes, it tells you if it's broken or not when you hover over it. So does that do the same for us? No, it has to be not connected for us to find that out. Okay, so we'll grab that, place that on our bench. Come on. Thank you. We'll get rid of that one because we don't need it. So we'll now put that on here and we'll solder that. Thank you. The buttons are easy to work with. I'm just having one of my days today. Don't know why. Right, so let's now, because we've replaced it, let's test the areas that we found as a fault. I think by golly we fixed it. Yes, we have. Brilliant. Okay, so. Oh, for goodness sake, wrong button again. Keep doing that. Right, so we're gonna go and throw that in the bin. We need to We need to get some glue. So displays are there, miscellaneous, screen adhesive, add to basket. Okay, so that's on its way. Right. Now, before we use the screen adhesive, what we want to do is put the screen on and check that the product is working. Because right, so I now press C. No. Okay. Well, I can't see anything else that could be a problem. Can we turn it on? Is there a way of turning it on or not? Don't think there actually is. So, okay. As far as we know, I'm going to double check it just for peace of mind. They're all working. Okay, so we've still got a fail here. So that goes direct to the battery here. So I think it may be that the PC, the PMIC, is also at fault. I can't see anything else showing a fault on here. Have a look at our pins here. So they're all showing absolutely fine. So I have a feeling that the PMIC is at fault also. So let's move that, grab that, we'll disconnect the battery, grab our soldering, we'll replace this as well, because this is the only thing realistically I can see with a fault. Right, so grab that one. There we. What are you doing? No, thank you. Okay. So that is that now done. We'll exit and we'll aim that in here. Power management. Okay, so we want to look for a PMIC, add one of those, and accept. Okay, got that in our hand. Right, so we'll get that one in the bin. So that's an empty box. That's straight away in our hand. And we'll go straight back to here. And we'll put that on there. Grab our soldering iron. See, anything with electronics, whether it's a game or real life, it's something I actually enjoy. So this game actually really appeals to myself. I was a qualified electrician with my granddad for 3.5 years. So it's kind of like a reminisce. Is there anything to... no. Let's go cursor mode. No. Okay, so have we still got a fault somewhere? This one's a bit of a awkward one. Okay, so it wasn't the PMIC. It's gonna be something here. I can't just seem work out. Because the PMIC goes direct to the battery. Right, so the only thing I can really think of is it's gonna be the battery, but we haven't got a screwdriver to remove it. So what could it be that's causing us so much of a problem? Okay, that's not going to help us. Let's carry on testing. Oh, goodness sake. My fault. Right. So, Wi-Fi module or Wi-Fi Bluetooth module, that's got to pass. this is pass so far. Could it be the power button? I don't know. I can't find it. It's here somewhere, the fault. I've tried a couple of components. You know that one item was broken. Okay, so what could be our fault that's causing this? Because we know that the fault is reading 0 here, but we can't test anything on there. So we've replaced the PMIC, and we've also replaced this capacitor here. So we've done those. Could it be anything here though? Because those are both reading absolutely fine. So I've found no other fault at the moment. Oh, hang on. I think I've just sussed it. Right. Where's my tool? Okay. So remove that. Grab our soldering iron because that hasn't got a soldered joint. Helps if we put that in. Right. Okay. So now if I grab the tester, we go to wrong button. We go to here where our fault was. We've still got a fail. Okay, so where else could be the fault? We shall certainly find this one. Okay, so they're okay at the moment. These are all passing. So we've definitely got no issue this end. Those have got 5 volt and 0. Okay, so this is our input side of the charger. And we've also got the output. They're fine there. This is baffled. just double check everything here. Those are okay. It's something to do with this area here. And that's going into there. But we've got a feed coming through. Because if I go to other side of the PMIC, we've got a pin out here, pin in there. They're both okay. That's fine. That one's fine. That one's absolutely fine. Okay. This is mind-boggling. Right. Let's get the screen, see if anything happens. Ah! There we go. The pirates found the... Right. So our Wi-Fi BT module test is positive, and our antenna result is positive. We did it! Hooray! It only took me a while. Should have remembered to put the screen on, and that's why we weren't getting any power management. Oh. Go! Right. Okay, let's get this one gone. Close that. Workshop. And we want to workshop admin. That's our finance. Okay. Prepare to send. Okie dokie. Right. So now we want to item assigned, or okay, so it's still broken. Right. How's it still broken? It's working. I just fixed that. So our sound test is... yeah. I've just remembered what it is. Oh, you absolute nana. Right. Screen glue first. Right. So, that was me having a blonde moment. Right. Okay, so we should now be able to send this one. Prepare to send, labeling. There we go. Okay. So it does help paying attention and fixing it. Always make sure that you put the glue on first. Right. Pick up, drop that in our parcel box. Now, send that. Package is ready for shipment. So, We'll now drop that in there. Right, now, so that we don't get confused, we'll throw things that we don't need away. Okay, so interaction, email. Going on a trip, need it fixed. Hey, I'm going on a vacation next week, but my phone decided to break down right now. It turns on, but some hardware components are definitely failing. I need a fully working device for my trip. Please find the issue and fix it. No problem. So we'll wait for our robot drone to come and deliver that. Here he comes. Okay, we'll put that in our hand. And grab hold of that. We'll put that on our workbench. Take the box and we'll throw that away. Okay, so let's have a look. So we've got no interaction from it at this minute. So we want to... No. Thank you. Right. We want to interact with that. Let that remove the screen for us. Okay. So that breaks it from the glue. Again, put the screen in the backpack. Now, we'll grab our stick or our multimeter. Let's have a nosy at our capacitors. So far, everything is passing. Okay, they've passed. Now we're on to our switches. They're fine. Antenna. Okay, they're okay. Got a couple of ones to test here. So far, nothing found. Okay, so we're going to fail on our GPU and a pass and a pass there. So we've got a fail on a pinout there. What we're looking like on here. So they're okay. There's a fail on that one. Pass on that one. Fail there. Fail there. And a pass. Okay. So now we'll test the top. We've got a fail there. Pass. And a pass. Pass there. And a pass there. Okay, so let's check this side out. So far, they're okay. So everything is passing capacitor and fuse wise. Okay. Now we've got speaker there. Now we're looking on this side of things. This is the audio comm. There's a fail on the in of that. But there's power there. Pass there. Pass there. And a pass there, so that's fine. Two passes there. Pass there. And a pass on there. So I reckon it's going to come down to a number of things. I reckon it could be that battery is the only thing I can think of, because I'm finding everything else is passing. So push the right button. I'm trying to have a nosy. We've got more tools. Okay, so tool screwdriver. A USB screwdriver. Okay. We'll get a new battery as well. So I have a feeling this could be a battery. Okay. We'll test another battery in it first. Phone battery. Okay. And then we want also screwdrivers. Be interesting to see what the heck a USB screwdriver is. Could it be that it's a electronic one? That's going to be interesting. So first of all, we'll drop that on here. We'll grab our USB screwdriver. No. Okay. it's not an actual USB screw over. Okay, so this is the tutorial just to show us how to undo the screws. So we're going to undo all of these here. Put that down. Interact with that so that we can take our connection for the battery out. Now we'll take the screws. Then we have to put those in our inventory. Yes, we do. Okay, same with that one. Now, let's put another battery in. Interaction. Now, before we put it all back together, we want to test it and see that there is no power to it whatsoever. So, it's definitely not going to be our battery. What we initially thought, but what we've got a new battery on it anyway, what we'll do, we'll go through and just test everything here. So again, that's got to fail. That's got to pass. See, to me, this is saying it's the PMIC again. This is a very strange and peculiar one. So I'm going to pick up that. I'm going to take that. And we're going to go and first of all, we'll go and grab a PMIC. Add that. Okay, gotta wait for the drone. So we'll log out of that and we'll head over to here and grab the cardboard box. Okay, so we want to replace the PMIC, interact and grab our soldering iron, making sure that the battery is disconnected. And then this side. So that is our PMIC, which is our power management. So we'll now swap that for our good one. Interact there, and we'll grab our soldering iron to resolder the points. Same again this side. Make sure they're all soldered. Okay. Right. Interact there. Now before we do anything, I know we've got a new monitor, a new monitor, a new screen and battery even. Again, still showing there's a fault here. So that is a pass. That's a pass. That's a fail. So that goes up to here, which is a pass. So I'm thinking let's take our battery that we used. We bought that brand new for this particular job just to see whether we were able to diagnose if it was the battery. I'm gonna take this GPU and we're gonna have a look because it should tell us it's not broken. This one's a tricky one to discover. I think we've just found it. I think we've just found it. Yes, we have. Okay, so it's gonna be charger port. That's coming off. Right, now we need a USB charging screwdriver. And there's one, there's two. Okay. If you put the first one away, and we'll do second one. Now we'll grab that. We'll put that in our inventory. No, we'll take it out because we can put that in the bin. because we weren't getting any power from or to. So, mechanical motherboard, cameras, miscellaneous. We're going to need one of those anyway. Cables. Connectors. USB connector. There we go. So we'll accept that one. And we'll exit the PC. Our drone has just arrived. Thank you. Okay. Let's see if it was our charging port. So we want that, and we want that. Place that in. Grab our USB port screws. There's one. There's the second one. So overall, the gameplay for this is absolute brilliant. Plenty of guide, plenty of information to help you through. Right, just need to solder that. We'll grab our soldering. There's one and there's two. We'll drop that over there. Okay, now we've still got to fail here and a pass there. Now that was a fail before. So that is a positive sign. Could it be that we've got use here because we've got a pass between there and here? Let's put that back in. Nope, it was because we didn't connect the battery. Oh! Right, okay, so lesson learned. I need to make sure that the battery's plugged in. We've still got no screen display at the moment, so we've got another fault somewhere else here. Okay. So we've still got a pinout fail on our PMIC. We've got voltage here, but that's a fail. And then that goes to there, which is a pass. And then a fail to there. Could it be anything to do with this here? How do we remove that? I don't think can we? Not at the minute. It's Okay. We'll get rid of these boxes as well because they're going to be in my way. Right. This is a mind boggle, this one. Because everything else is passing. Don't know. Could be the cable. It can't be because it's not showing any way of being able to disconnect it. But we've still got a voltage fail on our PCI a PMIC. Mind-boggling. Mind-boggling indeed. Okay. So I think, personally, let's strip it apart. It still thinks the battery's connected. I'm just thinking, personally, in replacing the I don't know. This has really got me baffled because when the battery is in, we'll put the screen on. There's just nothing displaying our screen. I wonder. Right. Okay. So, because I am completely baffled, I'm going to try one last thought. Let's try replacing the screen, because this is really something that has got my head baffled. Thank you. Right, so okay, take the screen and we'll put that on. anything. Still nothing. So it's not the screen. Definitely not anything to do with our screen. But it was worth a try. So we'll put that back there. Now I am tempted to place all of these capacitors. I just realized before I make any more mistakes, helps if we disconnect the battery. Don't want to fry the components. Alright. So I'm just going to take out every single one of these because the life of me, I can't seem to fathom out what the heck is going on. We've changed the PMIC, we've changed the GPU, tried a different battery, tried a different screen, replaced the USB charger port. So I am just completely baffled. So I'm literally going to take every single capacitor on this one, and we'll also take fuses. Okay, so take that, place that, no space in backpack. Okay, so it shows here when you are in your backpack if there is an item broken. So my intentions of doing what we're doing is so that I can eliminate one at a time, and find out if we've got a broken capacitor or fuse. That's if we undo those. Okay. That's going to go there. Let's have a look at that one. That capacitor's fine. So we'll put that one back. Take that one. And that one's fine. Capacitor C3. That's going absolutely fine. What about that one? C1, that's fine. That's C2, that one's okay. That one's okay. That one's fine. There's nothing wrong with our capacitors. So my only guess is, could it be the processor? Because we've eliminated everything else just don't get what's going on. So I think what my best option is unsolder everything, and then we can test each one as we progress. I think that is the best solution going. This has really got my mind boggled in what's going on. My only other alternative thought, could it be the motherboard? I really haven't came across anything else at this moment in time. So I guess if I remove everything and put everything back one by one, whether that may help discover where the problem lies. And like I say, we've replaced the screen, we've replaced the battery. It's not either of those. And so far, everything else that I've had a look at is saying no, it's not them. So is there a way we can place these somewhere? No. Okay, well, we'll free up some space. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that because we don't need those. Get rid of this. Okay, so we'll pull that. Helps if you put it in the inventory. Okay. Power management, that needs to go as well, because we replaced that. There we go. Free up a little bit more space. Right. We'll stick that in our inventory. How are you meant to... Okay, so we can't... We can't just take items and put them all in because we haven't got a lot of room. There we go. Okay. So we found a item that's broken, and that is our processor. Okay, so throw the old one away. So all this probleming, and we finally sussed it. So, okay, so we want our processor CPU. There it is. And we'll purchase that. Log out, and we'll go and see our drone. Okay, right. So we've finally sussed what the problem was with this order. And it just so happens to be the processor. So all that stripping down that you can see I've done, all just to find that all it was is our processor was faulty. But it's not been easy to discover that particular item being the problem. It's a case of tracing the fail, and then even though you've chased the failed items, it's one of those where in the end you have to strip everything apart. As you can see, I'm now going through every single part here to resolder. So lesson learned. The problem is the items don't say that they are broken until you actually have them in the inventory. So sometimes it pays to remove all the items one by one and replace them if they don't say broken. So now we are going to put everything back. This one's taken me a little bit longer to find the fault, but I'd much rather take my time in finding it. That way I don't get frustrated, and much rather keep myself calm. And okay, so we've got to reattach our USB port. But we'll get what we can soldered up first. Okay. Right. So We're almost there now. Two more here. Hello to my lovely viewers who are watching currently. For those who have just joined, we are currently playing a playtest of a new game called IT Works Electronic Repair Simulator. This was a game that has been bought out by Games Incubator and published by Playway. Absolute brilliance so far from what I've play tested. This is definitely a game that will go on my wish list. It's something that I enjoy for sure. Okay, so now we've got to reattach all our bits and bobs here. So we want to put that in our hand. Same again with this one. And grab our USB screwdriver. Okay. Now we'll reattach the battery holder because we now know that everything inside should be absolutely 100% repaired. So we'll put everything back there, grab our screwdriver. That one needs to come over with our camera so we can get to it. Okay, right. Reconnect our battery. Before we put screen glue down, let's get our screen and press C. Do a sound test. Wi-Fi BT module test is positive, and our antenna is positive. So we can now take that off, put our screen back in our inventory and get the screen glue. Place that, grab our screen glue, and we are done. So now we've done that, we need to grab another order box and we'll place the order box on here. Go to our workshop and we want to click on this client here, prepare to send. We'll log out, head over here and click on the box and we'll put our label. No, I don't want to do that. I want to grab, helps if I concentrate on the right button. So we want to put that in our parcel order phone. Then pick that up. And we want to place that in there. And that is the end of our playtest, ladies and gents. If you like what you see, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. And I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.